The best ending in GTA 5. What is probably the most influential game of all time, GTA 5's ability to allow the player to make decisions that have an actual impact on the game and the world is just amazing. Speaking of those decisions, at the end of the game you're presented with 3 possible endings, those being Third Way, The Time's Come, or Something Sensible, each resulting in either A main character being unalived, or B, tying up loose ends by unaliving people. No matter what you choose, someone is being unalived. God, just something about that. I don't like it. To quickly sum things up, the mission takes place after the mission The Big Score, which is where the player Franklin is presented with options to unalive his friends. Be sure you have the proper attire. As someone who just exudes fashion all the time, I ended up just choosing sweatpants for comfort and a dress shirt for business with a pair of sunglasses to just be fashionable. You know, getting right to the unaliving, let's just start with this. Something Sensible is where the player lures another main character, Trevor, into a remote area to, unalive him. Trevor, once he learns this, probably from the gun pointed at his chest, takes off in his creepmobile, in which Franklin has to chase him down. Being honest, this mission made me realize how terrible of a driver I am in this game. And as someone who is from the wonderful state of overpriced homes, Massachusetts, I'm proud to refer to myself as a masshole, but this, man, I don't even know if you can call this driving. I don't even know what I'm doing with this. Anywho, during the chase, you receive a call from Michael, who afterwards cuts off Trevor, knocking him into an oil truck and maybe paralyzing him. I don't know, he didn't look great afterwards. Franklin and Michael watch as Trevor is taking an oil bath, which eventually turns into 1 bullet, 1 oil rig. Trevor then does his best Anakin Skywalker impression. This then results in Michael asking the question to Franklin, what's too far? As he feels like they've gone a little bit too far. To which he comes to this realization of probably human stew. And I'd also say setting your best friend on fire is pretty up there, but who the hell am I? The Time's Come is where the player Franklin lures Michael into a remote area for a non-sexual whacking. Michael, being the pretentious douche that he is, just starts bragging about how great his life has become now that he has his family back, which is where, like, Star Wars, the rule of 2 is born into the existence, that at least within the GTA universe. Like Something Sensible, a car chase ensues, which I must say is a lot faster than the previous level. This also leads into a foot chase at an oil rig. A couple of cutscenes happen here, mainly Michael saying how he looked out for Franklin and points out how he let Franklin into his home, to which I'd probably argue Franklin let himself in. Eventually, Franklin and Michael meet at the top of whatever this is, an oil rig, I don't know, I'm not that smart, and have a bit of a standoff. This leads to Franklin throwing Michael off this thing, where 2 things can happen. 1, you let Michael die, which sort of bleeds the same energy as that one South Park episode. Or 2, save Michael, whereas Franklin pulls him up, Michael headbutts him, which Franklin then drops him, resulting in Michael still falling to his death. So either way, he dies. Afterwards, Franklin calls his friend Lamar and walks off into the sunset, or distance. I don't know, it depends on what time you're actually playing this. Third Way is where all 3 main characters plus Lamar meet at a factory and hold off waves of SWAT and private military. This leads to the 3 branching off to tie up some loose ends. Michael unalives Stretch, Franklin unalives Wei Cheng, and Trevor unalives Steve Haynes while filming his reality TV show. This then leads to Trevor going to Devin Weston's house, and after clearing out an entire group of guards, takes Devin Weston in the back of a car and to a remote area where Franklin, Trevor, and Michael push the car into the ocean and where it explodes. And then they all just drive off and kind of have a nice little bro moment. So what is the best ending in GTA 5? Personally, I feel like it's option C, Third Way, mainly because you're able to keep all the characters alive, which allows for fun gameplay interactions within the mission and the free roam and / post game. Anyways, that's it. That's the best ending I feel like exists within GTA 5, and it probably is like a nice little bow on what this entire game really was and makes the most sense canonically. But what do you think? What's the best ending? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Eat Arby's for some reason if you're mad / not sponsored, and, well, bye.
This racist insulted me. Hey, what's up, fool? Who you calling